Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's get into it. As you can see in front of you, I have the new AFE Power air filter to go into my SuperDuty. Guys, thanks for joining me. I'm Ray. Listen, as you know, you've been following me, guys. I got the SuperDuty, been doing a lot of updates. Just received this. Now, I'm kind of going out of order. My last video, I showed you that I was about to put a battery tray in. I delayed on that installation right at this present time because I'm waiting for some parts to come in. That parts were tools to help me with that installation. So stay with me. You're interested in that. That video is coming up soon. Just waiting for a couple of tools to get in before I start that installation. So instead, receive this box. Let's go straight to this. Let's get it installed. Been waiting for this for a while. Based on what's going on with the shipping and stuff, it was delayed for a while. I finally got it in my possession. Guys, please consider like, subscribe. What we're gonna do, we're just simply gonna do a quick unboxing. I'm gonna show you exactly what they sent me, and then we're gonna install it in a truck. All right, very simple. This is eye candy. Guys are doing research, want to do updates on their trucks, or you're just looking for information. This is what this is all about. So please consider like, subscribe. Enough of me talking. And what else I want to tell you? Oh yeah, don't forget about the affiliate links, guys. Everything I have done on my truck, look in the description. There's a link there that'll take you to a special page that details of all the aftermarket parts I put on my truck. All right, and along with those aftermarket parts, there's also probably be a link to the video in relation to those parts. So therefore, if you're researching seat covers, air filters, lights, whatever, I'm pretty sure you'll see something in there I've probably done to my truck or researched or did some type of video for. So again, check those links out. Again, the affiliate links does support this channel, and tell you the truth, guys, without your support, I couldn't do all of this. All right, so all these updates, all these how-tos are really coming to you because of your support of this channel, and I greatly appreciate it. So enough of me talking. I keep on saying it. Consider like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. In my book, hit all the damn buttons, and let's just get into the video. Let's go. Okay guys, as you see, they sent you two boxes. One is going to be the air filter, and the other one is going to be the housing itself. All right, so let's just start this off. Let's go straight to the air filter right now. Now, to let you know, I end up picking up the oil filter, the high flow cotton filter, because it's advertised that one gives me the most horsepower on torque ratio. Don't know if it's true, but that's what they said. They told me it does. So I decided to go with that, because I am planning on updating my exhaust system. I'm still researching on seeing which version I'm gonna go with. I'm feeling Steelworks, I believe is the name. So here, I'll cover for the filter. So the filter will be in here. And I also end up picking up air filter cleaner. So that's what I end up getting. And that's it. All right, so we got this going. Let's open this up. And as we can see, guys, come all well packed. Look at that big air filter. Damn, this damn is big. All right, and with these big old engines, they like to breathe. All right, let me show you. I don't know if you can see that. The part number. All right, well packed. Little rubber stop, or I think that's for the filter there. And here it is, already oiled. Very nice, very nice. So I'm not going to expose this just yet. I'm just going to put it to the side. Okay, pop that up there. Our directions, a little cap component to it, housing. Very nice. Put this to the side. All right, guys, I'm just getting it all taken out of this plastic. Everything's well wrapped. Very nice. Let's put this to the side. Got this, got all your clips here, and also the housing. So it's all good. I got everything here. Yes, 1, 2, 3. So guys, this is pretty much it. Very simple design. Not many parts to it. So what we're gonna do after I get this all unpacked here, we're gonna start taking the sucker apart, taking the old one out and getting this one installed. All right, guys, we're gonna start off this now. All right, first thing they tell you to do, step 1 and 2, we're gonna be removing this here and unclipping these 1, 2, 3 tabs. All right, so if you don't have, you should have a screwdriver, or like I said, you should have a good paneling removers to help you with this. So what I'm doing, I'm just gonna pop this up. Oh, that fell in, don't worry about that. And we're gonna clip these tabs here. So that's step 1 and 2. All right, step 3 through 6, we're gonna be removing some tabs here. So let me reposition the camera to show you what we're doing. Okay guys, next step, we're gonna do 3 through 6. All right, number 3, we have to disconnect the intake tube, which is this one here. All right, you're gonna disconnect this, the sensor, and this. Also, you need a 7mm socket or your screwdriver and remove this right here. Okay, very simple. I hope I could show it to you. That little clamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me get that disconnected. Okay guys, what I want to show you real quick, to take this off, this one here, you see this little blue tab? All you have to do is just take a nail and push it this way, that way. All right, in doing that, then you're able to slide this off. This one here, this little tab here has to come up. So I got a little panel remover or a little screwdriver and just pull this part up to unlock it. All right, to make sure you don't drop your tab, and lift up and just set that to the side. All right, and I would suggest to make sure the pull on to make sure it doesn't fall out and drop into your engine. So be careful with that. All right, this one here, you're gonna go underneath it. I believe it's a press, and you're gonna pull up. Okay, right here. You see that little part right there? Just push it going toward the opposite way. This part here, just push it that way, and it'll unlock, and then you can pull that out. And this here, you simply just get a little panel remover and pop this off of here. So let me get that done. Okay guys, now once you got everything disconnected, now you're gonna have to lift this up. So I find it's easy right now is to get underneath it. All right, remember you disconnected it, and start lifting up from here. All right, forcing this here to unseat. Take your time, get your hand underneath it, and I don't know if you guys can see, it's gonna disconnect. All right, just like that. Okay, and put this to the side. Once that's done, you move on to step 7, all right, which we're gonna remove the factory lower air filter housing by pulling straight up. All right, so, and this is this here. You see, I can readjust the camera angle so you guys see what I'm doing. What I'm gonna do first, I'm just gonna move the air filter out of the way. All right, you can move this first if you want, which I think is much easier to do. Take that out. All right, I'm gonna have to reposition myself. Okay, let's see if I can. All right, right in here, there's a little grommet that's holding it here, and I believe there's one below here. So we have to pull up on this to try to get up. It's not gonna come out that easy. Might take a little persuasion, but let's see if I can get it done. Okay guys, let me just give you a heads up with this. All right, to take this out, again, you should have a stand. All right, you need it to get up, get some leverage. So if you don't have a stand, you're going to be at a serious disadvantage. So I'll put a link below of the type of stand I'm using. Ideal to work on these trucks. Saying that, to get this off, you're going to have to get your hand underneath here, all right, and just on this side here, and just keep pulling straight up on this, all right. It'll come loose, all right, so just pull it, and eventually it'll break from its connection point. All right, let me show you. It's being held by this grommet here. This grommet here, there's a couple of connection point, and it's being held by this one down here, all right. And you'll see it once you come out, all right. Actually, let me put this aside and I'll show you exactly what's holding it. Okay, I hope you guys can see that. That part is being held inside here, and those other two grommets is being held right here, and one down there, all right. So it's just sitting in there. You just gotta lift straight up, and it'll pop right out. So I got that removed. Stand by. Let's go to the next step. Okay, guys, we're up to step number 8 and 9. All right. What you're gonna do, you're gonna grab your scoop, and you're gonna line it up. Now you're gonna have to use these 4 push connectors. I'll see if I can show you guys. That's coming out. All right. There's gonna be 4 of them, and they only give you 4, so don't drop it someplace that you can't find it. And so we're just gonna line it up, and I believe by the picture it goes over. Let me just get it adjusted, line it up, and then I'll add the push tabs to it. Okay, all right, Sin, so what I'm doing now is just trying to get this seated in here properly. All right, that's it. So now that's 8 and 9. Next step, we have to remove the grommets from the factory one and put it on here. So let me get those and get it installed. Okay, guys, got these grommets removed from the factory, and all you're gonna do is just gonna slide them. Okay, guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna kind of go out of order in installing this. Now I'm gonna install the filter and the clamp now before I put this housing into the truck. All right, and the reason why I'm doing that, if you put this in without putting the air filter in first, you might be obstructed with a certain, I think it's the air conditioner tubing, might interfere in getting this in. All right, you have to really manipulate it, and I don't want to go through that. So let's install everything now. You're not tightening it down, then we're going to put this whole box into the truck. All right, so we're just going to grab the larger ring, and by the looks of it, I'm just going to slip it on here, and then I'm going to take my air filter and I'm going to slip that in. All right. Oops. And make sure both air filter and bracket are facing the same direction. Okay, and that's it. All right, just gonna put it in there. You're not tightening it down. I just want to get it in at this present time. So now we're gonna take this whole box and get it installed. Okay, guys, I had to put my sock on, and now I'm just gonna lower it in here. Just line it up with these holes. Okay, that is. Okay, and that's it. It's lined up. Now this part here has to go behind that rubber piece they state. What they're saying, this one has to go in the back of it, like that. Okay, now let me show you guys something. All right, just bring your attention to this. All right, this is behind this part here, as you can see. Make sure that's done. And again, the reason I'm telling you, put your filter in first, which is correct. This part right here is going to interfere with your guys' installation if you don't put it in. See it come from over here. You see how this is in front? So to avoid that, just put the filter in first. So that's the reason why you put it in all together. I think they should modify their directions and state that, all right, instead of separating. And just make sure, again, all your clamps in the same direction so you can get to it and tighten it down. All right, so I just want to bring that to your attention on why we're doing certain things in certain ways. All right, so now once this is in, you're just going to take your what you took off before and you're just going to lock this down. All right, guys, let me just reset up the camera and we'll continue on with the next step. Okay, that's in. I'm just going to pop mine down right here. That's it. That's popped in. That's covered. It's looking good so far. Okay, guys, now we're going to put the throttle body coupler on here. Now I'm just going to take the remaining clamps and put it on the opposite side, on each side I should say, of your housing here. And I'm just seeing which way, the best way to set this up, so when I come back and tighten it, it's easy to get to. I think that way, it's gonna go this way. So, but you're not gonna tighten it. All we're gonna do is just slip it on now. Okay, that's on. Okay, so we got the F250 installed. We got the throttle body coupler installed. Next, let's see what we have to do. Now we have to transfer our sensor from the old body to the new one. Let me redirect the camera and show you that procedure. And that's gonna be step 18. Okay guys, let's continue on now. We have to take the air sensor here and put it over here. Now, you see how I have it laid out? Do the same thing on your part. Laid out in the same orientation. So when you take this off, you're gonna put it in exactly the same way you took it out here, you're gonna put it here. Don't reverse it, all right? Also, be careful taking it off and don't touch the sensor. Now, but before I do that too, guys, excuse me, I'm gonna take a look inside my tubing here and make sure it's clean, all right? Because you may have some leftover plastics, what have you. So I suggest to get you a microfiber cloth and just wipe it down so we have no type of debris in here, all right? So let me get my microfiber cloth. I'm gonna wipe it down and then I'm gonna put my sensor in. So stand by. They give you screws that you have to use, all right? So don't use the factory screws. You gotta use their 2 screws. And I believe this is also a T20. Yes, it is. Okay, that's it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna replace the other T20s and put this back on the factory so it's always with it. So if I decide to get another truck and I want to transfer this system, I can bring this back to stock. Tell you the truth, guys, this is very easy to put in. Very easy, no complications. Just a couple of things I brought to your attention you have to do or pay attention to. But other than that, this is very easy to put in. So now we're gonna put our little tube here, and they state going through the coupler side first, which makes sense. What I'm just gonna get this lined up, get it in there, and then I'm gonna rotate this down to get this installed. All right, guys, you just gotta be careful, because I end up pushing the filter a little too far in. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, once you get it in, all right, I notice when you're trying to put this in and get it forced in, if this is a little too loose, this whole piece is gonna push into the housing, and you don't want that. So take this back off, tighten this one, all right, not totally tighten, but enough to keep it snug, preventing this rubber piece getting pushed into the housing. Then once you got that done, then come back and make sure it's seated all the way in like this, and it's seated all the way in like that. You see? No gaps. All right? And so once that's done and you're satisfied that there's no gaps anywhere, then we're gonna go back and tighten down all our clamps. So let me get that done. Everything looks nice and flush. So now I'm just gonna go now and tighten everything down. And what I'm doing, I'm adjusting my clamp, so if I need to take it off, I can get to it easily. that looks good. All right. Now, all we have to do now is just put all our connections back. Okay, guys, everything's done. It's all installed. Very easy to do. All right. It should take you 30 minutes. It took me a little longer because I'm recording. I don't want to document everything and show you guys exactly how it's done. But if you just order and install it, it shouldn't take you no more than 30 minutes, start to finish, to get this done. Looks nice, sounds nice. Right now, I'm tuning my vehicle now, putting it on 87 performance. All right, can't do the 93, just too damn expensive. But I'll do the 87. All right, and hopefully America can come back and be great again. And get these gas prices back down. So that's it, guys. Any questions, any comments, hit me up below. All right, you guys be good, be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.